Well, red light is on. I am recording.
I'm
Sure.
proud of you.
I feel like I need to mix it up. I don't know. Hello and welcome to Makeshift Adventurers. I always tell y'all my name is Joe, and I feel like if you haven't figured it out by now, my name is Joe. I'll be your dungeon master for this amazing D&D session. We are continuing our adventure through the Dungeons & Dragons Dragonlance Shadow of the Dragon Queen campaign setting. As always, I am joined by some amazing and fantastic adventurers. Would you all like to introduce yourselves?
We have got to come up with a system for this, you guys. We can't do this every week.
Yeah.
That's fair. I'll go first. Let's see here. I'm a fantastic and amazing adventurer by the name of Zora Ryzen, a cleric, being played by me, EJ.
I'm a surly human being, in general, named Will, and I play an even more surly dwarf named Dirk.
I am not a surly human being named Morg, and I am playing a small but mighty Kinder.
Does your kinder have a name, Morgan?
Yeah, Strunk. Thanks for reminding me.
Thank you.
Just
Thank
the
you.
Kinder, I guess.
Thank you. Just the kinder. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Sky. I don't have anything pithy to say. I'm playing Ray.
That's fine. No need to
Hopefully
be.
she'll have pithy things.
Yeah.
We'll see.
No need to be pithy. We're just saying hi. We're doing introductions, saying hello, and now is the part where we talk about what happened last time. What
Well, I
happened?
got a horse, and
What-
its name is Dijon. That was the most important detail that I remember.
There was a lot of talk about horses last time. Horses and breakfast. Those were two of the highlights of the last episode.
And the horses are okay.
Yes.
They've been
Yeah, the
secured.
most important thing. I will burn a village to the ground if I lose Dijon, just in case anyone was wondering.
I love
Bill is
that.
very important.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I love
That's
that.
not really a big stretch for you.
It isn't. So, yeah.
Yeah, you burnt horses and people, so...
Mhm.
Yeah,
But not
why
Dijon.
town and village?
Dijon is innocent and
Or
beautiful,
forest. It's an
majestic.
easy
Even.
target.
Yeah, no, don't be an easy target and you might not get set on fire.
You do set something on fire like every other episode.
I thought, is that not my stick?
No, that's your jam.
Mm-hmm.
I'd
Okay,
say it's
good.
pretty divine.
Yeah,
The
it
way she
is.
sets things on fire.
All right, I'm gonna do the previously now. Previously on Makeshift Adventures. After getting to know our new adventuring party member, our adventurers received their first mission for Kalaman from their good friend Darrett Hightower. They were to find and recruit a gnome tinkerer to the south, Tatianna Rookledust. On the way to Tatianna, they encountered a dead farmer and his overturned turnip cart. After Strongney questioned the farmer's ghost, they learned that he was waylaid by goblins on the way to Kalaman. The adventurers then hurried along to Tatiana's house, only to find it under siege by a dozen goblins and their hobgoblin leader. After quickly dispatching the goblins, they now stand outside Tatianna Rookledust's residence.
Sir, I want to point out you forgot a very important part of the previously on. There was also a donkey that was dead with that farmer, and the donkey deserves recognition.
Yeah, that donkey
Yeah.
pulled that cart for who knows how many years.
Yeah.
I did leave that part out. Thank you. Thank you for that.
I feel like we need some funeral procession music to accompany that information.
Yeah.
How about our intro music?
It'll suffice.
All right.
For now.
Tatianna Rookledust stands there, looking out the open clock face atop her imposing workshop. Clad in her leather apron and goggles with two of her clockwork devices tucked under one arm, Her golden ponytail flows in the breeze. She exclaims to you all, "It was quite fortuitous that you have come here. Had you not arrived, those goblins may have gotten the better of me. Thank you for rescuing me. Who exactly are you, and what do you want of me?"
We're representatives from Kalaman. My name is Lacey Ray-Zemel. I'm good gestures for you guys.
Zora.
Dirk's off in the distance pulling daggers out of dead goblins.
Love it.
I'm Strunk, and that's my cousin Dirk. Don't mind him.
I love so much that you've
yeah.
just decided that you and Dirk are cousins. Like, immediately. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, the great Jim says so, so
It
it's
does.
not really a lie.
No. We're here because we need your expertise. Tatianna Tinkerer. We've
Yes.
come to ask a very important question.
Very well. Ask away. How can I help you? After all, you did save me from these goblins.
We need to know what mechanical dragons eat.
Mechanical dragons? Funny you should say that. I was actually working on a weed clearing device for a client. Never got their name, but they did have the same red and black armor that these goblins were wearing. Anywho, the client had some very specific and odd modifications. They wanted it to look like a dragon, of all things. Don't know how that's supposed to help with the clearing of weeds and brush, but who am I to judge the eccentricities of others? Anywho, I was working on another order for my client when these hooligans came to pick up the weapons. I do not create weapons. I create tools, machines, wonders that can help the lives of others. In any case, I got distracted last week and didn't have a chance to complete the order. Anywho, I was utterly offended that these rascals would call my inventions weapons, and then they started threatening me, and one thing led to another, and, well, then you showed up. I'm sorry. I forgot. What was your question?
Dirk
Right,
walks
so-
up and is like, "Hey, Kalaman needs your help, so we're here to get you and take you over there to help with the pending war that's coming. So we need to like move your whole workshop up to, the city in Kalaman. So that's why we brought the cart."
All right. So a little more background information.
Yes, more information, please.
Yeah, I'm afraid to be the one to inform you that the weed killer, it sounds as if that the weed killer that you designed was used to destroy and attempt to murder an entire town. And we're going to need your help in figuring out the best way to stop your inventions.
She looks utterly devastated at the news you just delivered.
Yeah, well, we
I
need to get in
thought
the
it-
cart quick.
Don't say anything about the shatter spell.
I come over and I usher her to a chair and like have her sit down.
Well, she's
and I
still...
start making her a cup of tea.
I love that. She's still actually standing one story above you, talking to you out of a clock face. She's not ushered you in. I feel terrible that one of my inventions was used to harm others. I create things that help people, not hurt them. Would you all like to come in and see some of my inventions? Goodness, you've saved me.
Absolutely.
I should reward you for your endeavors. Please come in and see my inventions.
She's going to have something even better than the gnome flinger. I can feel it.
So you hear a whole lot of clanging, breaking, running footsteps, and eventually, with a loud click-clack, the front door opens up. Inside, you see all manner of devices scattered about. There's workbenches and tools, springs, baubles. There's little clockwork, wonders flying around the room. They seem to be picking up and dropping things back and forth with no discernible pattern that you can see. Tatianna says, "First, let me show you my newest invention. I call it the Far Gap. Watch this." She runs over and picks up a backpack and brings it over to who is the first one in the door.
Right.
Me.
So Ray was the first to step through. Ray, she pushes a giant backpack towards you. It's got a bunch of like tubes and horns and bulbs sticking off of it. It looks kind of like a Ghostbusters proton pack. You're not quite sure what it does. She says, "Here, hold this horn up to your ear." She runs off into the back.
Dirk is staying outside,
You know,
arms crossed, standing guard.
I feel like my little sister
doorway
did this to
looking-
me once, but all right. And she holds the horn up to her ear.
In a very loud gnome voice, you hear,
Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
and Tatianna comes walking out wearing one of those backpacks. She has like one of the horns held up to her mouth and another one up to her ear. And loudly through it, with a little bit of feedback, you hear her say,
I call it the fur gap. You can talk to people over long distances. It's amazing.
How
Yeah.
far? That is pretty amazing.
That's straight up cool.
she drops the horns and talks to you like a normal gnome. So far, I've only tested up to 12 miles, but it might go a little bit further. I'm not certain yet. I'm very excited about it. What do you think?
It sounds fantastic.
So
and,
you all
would be really helpful when we're doing reconnaissance, trying to figure out more about this enemy that has been ravaging the countryside.
Oh, goodness. I'm so sorry. I got very excited. I told you my name. Who are you all?
Oh gosh, it's the beginning of the episode. We don't know who to introduce all over again. Okay.
I'm Zora. That's Ray. That's Strong. And the angry man behind me is Dirk.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you all. And you say you are emissaries of Kalaman.
That is correct.
So the leaders of Kalaman are interested in my amazing expertise.
Yeah, and I think we are also very interested to know who the client you had that wanted the weed killer and any other inventions that we might be running across.
And how exactly did the weed killer work?
Well, it
Did
was
you put fire in it?
yes, it was a large mechanical device on wheels, kind of like a wagon. It contained an extraordinarily combustible liquid, which, when ignited, spewed forth, spraying flame everywhere. It was excellent for clearing weeds, brush, whatever you needed, really.
Taverns.
Yeah. Nice 60-foot cone of fire.
Yes, I am seeing now that perhaps the client I signed on with was a bit more nefarious than I first thought. I was some human, I can't remember his name, but he seemed very interested in my inventions. But he also wore the black and red armor that these disgusting goblins were wearing.
Mm.
They're part of a larger army that's marching through the area. So
Ugh, a
think-
war. That's terrible. Who are they declaring war against?
Everyone. from
Everyone.
what I've gathered. They march under the banner of Takasis. Call themselves the Invincible Red Dragon Army. I mean, they're not invincible is yet to be seen, but they do call themselves a Red Dragon Army.
I guess that explains the red and black armor. And what was your request for me again?
We would like you to advise and help out Kalaman. We're trying to figure out how to defend ourselves from the incurring invasion. As this has been going on all over the countryside, it seems like it will be sort of honing in on Kalaman. There's a lot of refugees and everyone there, so we need to figure out what to do to keep everyone safe. We don't have a lot of tinkerers, from what I've gathered, although we do have a fantastic one that you should meet named Fan. He made this great device. It was fantastic. We launched like 60 feet in the air. Anyway, we're requesting your assistance with the effort, especially since you know the inner workings of that dragon mechanical creature. We were able to stall it by getting rid of the people that were operating it at the time, but that was the best we could do with the knowledge we have.
Yeah, I'm curious. Do you have to be inside of the weed killer to operate it?
No, they were standing next to it.
Dirk is piling bodies in the bushes, so they're kind of out of the way and getting rid of the signs of the battlefield.
Well, if things are that dangerous and more attacks like these are going to happen, I'd be more than happy to come along with you. It seems it's not safe here at my workshop anymore. Let me gather and collect my things.
Sounds good. You need any help?
Sure. Here, hold this. And she hands you the backpack she was wearing. So you now have 2 of those backpacks. Each of these are paired with one another. So far, I only have the 2 prototypes here, but I'm looking to expand. But yes, I would say definitely take these to start, and then...
You said you wanted to give us a reward for saving you.
Oh, that's right. Here, just a moment. All right, everybody take turns rolling percentile dice. We're gonna see what Tatianna Rookledust scavenges up in her workshop and tosses to you.
Here's a fun fact. I think I've rolled percentage dice twice over the 15 plus years of playing.
Wow.
It's 2 dice at the same time, right?
Correct.
Yeah, the 2d10s.
Yes, you should have 2 d10s. If it's not readily apparent, designate one as the 10 and one as the 1. And whoever
I got a
rolls
4%.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I got a 4%.
You got a 4%. Oh man, that's a banger right there.
91.
Hang on.
I got an 8%.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Whoa.
So
Okay.
So Dirk's gonna get an entire treasure hoard, and you 2 are each gonna get a couple copper pieces.
That's a 2.
It's hilarious.
I got
All right.
28%.
All right, so we'll start. Sky, you rolled first. What did you get?
4%. 004.
Awesome. Sky, you get a copper figurine, and it is worth 22 gold pieces.
What is it a figurine of?
You tell me.
Oh, well, I see we're outsourcing. It is a figurine of...
Oh, you took too long. It's a copper owl.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Who is next? Strong Knee, I think you rolled what was it?
An 8.
An 8. Wow. You get an emerald worth 82 gold pieces. All right. Who's next? Dirk, didn't you have a high roller there?
A 91.
Jeez. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right, Dirk, roll a percentile die again.
A 90.
She holds up a amulet of some type. She says, I was never able to figure out what this does, but I'm pretty sure it's magic. Here.
Awesome.
Yeah, Dirk was
And I put it
killing
on.
it.
Are you sure you just want to put that right on without looking at it?
Dang.
I thought I'd check.
All right, remind me that you're wearing that. That's pretty awesome.
Magic necklace.
Zora, what did you roll?
All right, so just to make sure I'm doing percentage dice right, I rolled the first 10 and I got a 2. And then I rolled the second 10 die and I got an 8. So it's 28%?
That
Okay,
is-
cool. I
that-
just wanted to make sure.
That is how percentile dice work. Yep.
Like I said, this is now officially the 3rd time in 15 years, man.
No, that's great. Okay, roll another percentile die for me.
That is a 42.
Nice. Zora learns from the universe.
And she hands to you, she goes, here you are. High five for this extra healing potion. Would you like it?
I'd love it. Thank you so much.
Boom,
I
there
tuck
you
that
go.
away.
A potion of healing.
I make sure the necklace is not visible. It's underneath all my stuff. So, but it's on there.
Smart.
Question for the DM.
Yeah.
Can I roll another percentile dice to see if I find anything in my pockets later?
Yeah, make a sleight of hand check first.
17?
That is good enough. Something falls into your pockets later. All
You
right.
want me to roll the percentile dice now?
Nope, we'll wait.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right, so you all are going to help Tatianna pack up her things into the cart.
Yep.
Great. She talks the entire time about this invention and that invention and the next thing she's working on. The entire time you all are packing up.
Yeah, Zora nods appropriately and asks inquiring questions in the most polite way possible, as if, she's used to dealing with some kind of aunt that does this to her as well.
Wonderful.
Ray is genuinely interested in asking questions.
Great.
And Stronk is asking questions about how to get inside the mechanical dragon.
I love that that's happening. Yeah, she continually tells you, yes, you don't actually get inside of it. It's not a dragon you can ride inside of.
But then
Dirk
how does
just
the
loads
fuel? What happens when the fuel runs out?
You refill it
But how do you refill it?
with more fuel.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
What if
Awesome.
I crawl inside the mouth?
I wouldn't recommend it. So you all get all of her things packed up, and you head back to Kalaman.
Okay.
You
Wait.
were
How do you
Sure.
get into the dragon to make repairs on the dragon? Quick question.
well. If I have to get inside of it, I have to take it entirely apart, and it's neither here nor there. Wait, is it here? Is it there? Do you have my mechanical dragon?
I'm afraid I don't have your mechanical dragon as much as I wish I did.
No, the Red Dragon Army still has it.
Yeah, they definitely have that. It sets buildings on fire, big buildings.
Yes.
That is very unfortunate.
Yeah, that was a great pub.
You chat and make small talk on your way back to Kalaman, and eventually deliver Tatianna.
Yeah, on our way through the gates, can we let them know that a farmer was murdered further up?
Absolutely, yeah. They'll send
Okay,
a guard contingent to deal with that.
Yeah, because I don't know where that guy's family is or anything. Only that he has turnips.
Aw, poor turnip farmer.
Poor donkey.
Things seem a little tense here in Kalaman. It seems like the rumors of war are spreading to the general populace. You get to the castle. Tatianna is excited to be here. The guards are there at the castle as you are pulling up. Hello and welcome. You have returned. And with a gnome?
Absolutely. This is Tatiana, our honored guest that we were sent to bring back.
Ah, very well. We'll send...
Is Steve here?
I'm sorry, who?
Steve?
Oh, Steve. We've really got to think of a last name for Steve.
Yeah.
Last name is The Guard.
Steve.
Yeah, Steve the guard.
Oh, Steve the Guard. Yeah. Absolutely. They holler, Steve the Guard comes and meets you.
Yes!
Hey, you guys are back. And you have another adventurer along with you now?
Esteemed guest. She's here to serve as a advisor for Kalaman. She makes things.
Gotcha. Sure. Well, we'll find her room and lodging, and it looks like you need to set up somewhere with all that equipment. Tatianna says, yes, absolutely. I'm excited to be here. Who's in charge? I should probably meet them. I should probably talk to them. Where do you want me to set up my workshop? Steve looks a little taken aback. He says, we'll set you up over here in the storehouse for now. Come this way. And he escorts Tatianna to a storehouse there on the castle grounds. What would you four like to do?
We should probably tell the marshal that we completed our mission.
All right.
Yeah, probably.
I want to go get the amulet identified.
Would you like for me to take a look at your amulet?
Is that something you can do?
Yeah, I have a sense, almost from high above, that it might be something I could give a shot.
I'll allow it.
Yeah.
All right. So you all retire to your quarters before going to see the marsher. And you're going to have a look-see at this amulet there, Zora?
Yeah, so I have that identify spell, which I've never used, so this will be exciting.
Oh, well, never mind. Yeah, that'll do it. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just go ahead and cast that. What is that? Level 1? Level 1. Boop, note that down. Yeah, so that will take me about a minute while holding your amulet. I'll learn if it's a magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, and how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it.
All right. So what does it look like when you cast that spell?
Well, we're doing it in our quarters, right?
Correct. You
Yeah.
all are kind of decompressing in your quarters after this unique mission.
Yeah, I'd like to say that it looks very much like the entire minute. Zora is just kind of flipping it over and looking at it very intently, but there's almost a sort of brighter color to her eyes while she's doing it.
Like
Maybe a
she's
slight
doing a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, like it's like I'm really intent on doing the Rubik's Cube
Okay.
and just completely zoned in.
So you guys see Zora super zoned in on this amulet. After you have spent some time studying and praying on this amulet, you realize this is a periapt of wound closure. While you wear this pendant, you stabilize whenever you are dying at the start of your turn. In addition, whenever you roll a hit die to regain hit points, double the number of hit points it restores.
Nope.
Excellent. I look over at Dirk and tell him exactly that as I hand the amulet back. This will be quite convenient
All
for
right.
you, considering your
Yeah.
cannonball tactics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so basically you
Thank
don't
you, I
die.
appreciate that.
You don't
That's
die.
awesome.
Yeah, you don't die, and you heal way fast on every short and long rest.
Want you
And
guys
just
to
like
know,
that, the cleric likes you more.
we are getting even closer to being able to do the fastball special. I just want to let you know. He's got knives. He's going to heal. We can make it happen at some point.
Yeah, it's
We could.
you're like a couple magic items away from becoming Wolverine.
Awesome. Let's go. Dwarven Wolverine.
I think Stronk wants to head over to Milara's
Melura.
Oddities shop. Milura's Oddities shop.
I would
And,
like to tell the marshal that we're done so that she is aware why there's a gnome setting up in her storehouse.
All right, are we splitting up?
Maybe
Are we gonna
let's
stick
do it.
together? What's the plan here, party?
I'm happy to
I
split
think
up.
Ray should do that because she's trying to be a knight.
Ooh,
She should
yeah.
go talk to the mark.
Because this woman's not going to help me be a knight. They don't like knights here.
But you could show them what there is to admire in a knight by being
I
the
see.
best knight.
I think that's what Darrett's doing. He's got the armor and everything.
Yeah, well, Derek needs help. Can't. It's a one-man show. Need two. He's already got the armor and everything else. Now you got to show him what someone who aspires to be a knight can become. How that
So
influences
you two go do
people
that,
around.
and
Yeah.
Kinder and I'll go do the other thing.
Excellent.
Perfect. We split the
Yep.
party, DM.
Yeah,
Wonder-
your favorite.
Listeners, just so you're aware, that was a face palm on the part of the DM. All right. Zora and Ray, you head down the hallway and down the steps towards where you know the marshal's offices are. In the hallway, it's now on to evening. In the hallway, you bump into a familiar-looking knight of Solomnia. It is Darrett Hightower. He looks to be kind of drenched in sweat. It's been a long day. He's kind of looking at his sword as he walks down the hallway. He doesn't notice you as he's walking along.
Ray is going to call out. Oh, what did we call him last time?
Oh man, it was
Commander Liaison Darrett, sir.
Yeah,
Good to see
and I'll
you.
salute.
He stops and is startled at your awkward moniker you've given him. Hello, Zora. Hello, Ray. It's good to see you both. Apologies, it's been a long day of training. We're taking on as many guards and militia as we can from the countryside. There's been more attacks to more small farms all over. I've been working all day. I apologize for not noticing the both of you as I was heading back to my quarters here with the guards.
Not a problem.
I think that's
If you need
understandable.
help, if we're not sent out on a mission, I'd be happy to help train people on swordplay.
Oh, well, I do believe you did agree to spar with me at some point.
I did, yes.
We should do that sometime in the near future.
Agreed.
Good. It's a date. Well, I'll see you soon, and I'm going to head back to my quarters. Good evening. And he shuffles along quickly.
Dora pats him on the back and says, "Good job. Get water. Good job. Good game."
That's one way to get in the knighthood.
Yeah.
Oh,
Zora doesn't even say
Aw.
anything. Just pushes Lacey Ray's back and just says, "We gotta go. Good job. Good game."
oh.
It's gonna be a running gag for the
Oh,
whole
God.
campaign. You got like
Yeah, it is.
40 more weeks of this. You make your way to the marshal's office.
I thought it was about the sparring.
It is
Mar-
about the spark here.
Marshal Vendry is in her offices. She's hunched over reports, reading, looking through things. She does not notice you as you walk up to the doorway.
Zora knocks on the doorway.
She looks up. No, back already. Excellent. Were you able to acquire Tatianna?
Yes. She's currently setting up in the storehouse.
Excellent. I will meet with her tomorrow. Hopefully she'll have some insight about the mechanical draconic monstrosity you had mentioned in your report.
Yeah, she's going to have a lot of information on it, hopefully. It turns out that it's her creation. It's supposed to kill weeds. It was a request from a client that she had who was a human, but they were dressed in red and black armor. Also, as a fun bonus for us, her home was under attack from goblins also wearing red and black armor.
That's...
And I believe 2 got away.
I'm sorry to hear that. I hope there were no casualties while you were rescuing Tatianna from the attack.
Not on our side. Yeah.
The reports are flooding in. More and more farms are getting attacked, it seems. I have one here I would hope that you would investigate in the near future. Just roughly 18 miles east of the city here. A large farm, the Homesteads farm, was attacked. They're one of the larger grain suppliers to the city. I was hoping you'd be able to investigate it in the near future, if you could.
Yeah, absolutely. Can I have a copy of the report, or do you want me just to read it and take notes real quick?
No, certainly. You can take this. I've plenty more to read through. If you do bump into Tatianna, let her know. I'll be checking in on her tomorrow. I believe the leaders of Kalaman and the governor, Governor Miat, has many questions for her, so we will be attending to her tomorrow. Oh, goodness, look at the time. The evening is growing late already. If you've nothing else to report, please get some rest. I'm sure it's been a long day for you as well.
I did want to mention one more thing, actually, since you mentioned that they attacked a grain farm that specifically supplies a lot of grain to Kalaman. On our way out to get Tatianna, we encountered a turnip farmer that was clearly on their way in. Cart was full and everything. That was slain on the road and left there.
Did you run into the culprits who perpetrated this murder?
We believe it's the same
possibly.
ones. Yeah.
I believe they were the goblins. Yeah, that we fought later. But it might be worth considering that the army might be purposefully trying to cut off supply lines.
That would be a reasonable tactic. They are getting bolder and bolder. It seems only the goblinoids are encroaching closer to the city at this point, but who's to say? I will be sure to give you as much information as I can, and if you can investigate that farm to the east as soon as possible, that would be excellent.
Will do.
I thank you again for your report, and I will let you all get some rest. I have many more reports here to go over.
Understood.
Before Zora leaves, she takes that report, looks at the marshal, and says, "Have you made sure to eat and drink?"
I don't quite recall the last time I had something to eat or drink. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, I do need to remember to take care of myself as well.
Yeah, my family tends to become very obsessed when it comes to studying ruins, and they tend to forget to eat and drink throughout the day, and the consequences of that are not good, and we can't afford that with you either.
I appreciate your concern greatly, Zora. You all are an asset to us here at Kalaman, and we are grateful for your service.
All right, with that, I'm just going to head on out. And then, what is it? When we get far enough away, I'm going to look over at Ray and go, "Do you think we should check on the others, or do you think it's fine and the city's probably not on fire?"
I think we should go shopping anyway.
I like that idea.
Stronk and Dirk, y'all are heading out on some adventures in Kalaman, huh?
Yeah.
First thing I say to Stronk is, so what were you saying about there being treasure or some kind of magic spoon in this castle somewhere?
Yeah, actually it was Milara who told me about it. The basement here has treasure hidden in it. And I don't know what Nestra told you, but she said that I could have free reign of the castle as long as I gave her information and that she would stop arresting me. So I take that to also mean that I can get in the basement. Well, I'm allowed to get in the basement if I can get in. I've been trying. I haven't been successful yet. But maybe you could just break the door down.
Just show me where the door is.
Okay. Well, let's go talk to Milara first.
Well, there's no reason for that. We're all both agents of Kalaman anyway, so wherever we should be allowed to have access to all parts of the castle.
I guess if I do find more treasure in the basement.
It says it right here on my breastplate. Agent of Kalaman.
Well, yeah, no, I know. I'm just trying to think because, like, I got this emerald and I kind of want to just, like, I don't know, take it to Malara. I don't really need it. But I guess there could be other things I don't need in the basement. So, yeah, let's go check out the basement first. I'm going to lead them to the basement.
All right. You work your ways down to the cellar of the Castle Kalaman. They have a root cellar with lots of grains and supplies. They have a winery down there. That is the lowest point of the castle.
There's no door? Yeah, I thought there was a door I couldn't get into. I was having trouble getting into. I don't know. Malara told me that there was a place in the basement that I could probably find the spoon.
I'm gonna search around the stone walls and stuff, see if I notice anything irregular.
Sure.
Do I need to make a roll for that?
You do, yeah. That's how Dungeons and Dragons works. Yeah, you roll a 20-sided die.
You need to tell me, sir, what I need to roll in order to do that.
Sure. You guys are skulking around the basement and the stores there trying to find like a secret passage or something. Go ahead and roll investigation.
And do I add anything because of my stone cunning stuff or whatever it's called?
I mean, you have as much time as you need. There's a few servants and stuff that are like, "What are you guys doing?" And you're like, "Oh, nope, official business." You know, you show them your insignia. So yeah, you can have advantage on this roll.
I'm also going to investigate.
Absolutely. Yeah, you both get advantage on this roll.
That's good because I'm a little stupid sometimes, and so it's not my good stat.
Oh, is intelligence your dump stat too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a 10.
You got a 10? My first one was an 11.
Did you guys add your modifiers to that?
Yeah, I subtracted my modifier to that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you guys spent a couple of hours just combing the cellars of Kalaman. You work your way through like the kitchen cellar. You work your way through the dungeons. You do not find a secret door. But you also don't get stopped and arrested like you had the previous 3 times. So, you know, silver linings.
Did you find any spoons?
Do I find any spoons, DM?
You find 1d12. You find 4 spoons.
Nice.
That look.
Do any of them have
unique.
ghost guts?
None of them have ghost guts.
I pocket them anyway.
Okay. While you're pocketing those spoons, go ahead and roll a percentile dice for me.
84.
Oh my. Go ahead and roll another percentile dice for me.
81.
Okay. You find a random potion in your bag. It is bright red in color. You're not quite sure what it is.
Can I uncork it and smell it?
Sure. It smells strongly of cinnamon.
Fireball!
Smells like bad decisions.
Yeah, that's
Great decisions.
So you're going to keep searching the castle? You're going to go talk to Melora? You're going to try and find somebody to identify that potion for you?
Yeah, I guess we're going to have to leave because there's, we done searched everything. So
you searched all the lower levels. You could not find a secret door. There are
yeah.
I don't know. There are places about the city you could get that potion identified.
Will Malara be able to identify the potion?
Well, why don't we just go to the apothecary?
Malara is like an oddities shop. She has exotic things from all over the land. And then there's also the apothecary who deals in potions and trinkets, things of that nature.
Well, I mean, we can do both, can't we?
You can.
One's significantly closer than the other.
Well, let's go to the one that's closer, which is the apothecary.
You make your way to the apothecary. There is a small sign on the back. It's a small, nondescript building. The sign outside just has a picture of some herbs and a scroll. Leon's apothecary smells of licorice and pepper. The modest shop has a few meager tables displaying good luck charms, odd animal bones, and vials advertising various remedies. At the rear of the shop, a human woman with raven hair and a dark dress with feathered, wing-like sleeves stands behind a counter, heaped with open books. She looks up from her reading, eyes you with disinterest, then goes back to her book.
I just walk right up to her, and I put the red potion that smells like cinnamon in front of her, and I say, "Can you tell me what this is, please? I found it."
Ah. Hello.
Hello.
Potion identification is your request?
Yes, please.
Very well.
It smells like cinnamon.
And who might you be?
She doesn't like personal space. Might ought to back up a little bit.
I take one, tiny shuffle step back away. I'm Strong. Nice to meet you.
Well met, Strong. I am Wian. This is my shop. And you, Sir Dwarf, who might you be?
Underhill.
Haven't heard of you. Very well. Potion identification will cost you 4 gold.
That's almost my whole week's worth of pay. What happens if I just drink it? Can I identify it that way?
Certainly. You could spontaneously combust, you could turn into a newt, you could simply be poisoned and die, or you could have explosive diarrhea for the next 4 weeks. The choice is yours. Pay me for the identification, buy something over there, or leave me to my studies.
None of those sound like very good options. There's not a good one? I don't sprout wings and have the ability to fly?
It is possible. Where did you come across this potion?
I'm actually not sure. I
I lean
in
in
my pockets.
Strong, and I whisper, I wonder what book she's reading. I wonder if it's about potion identification.
What are you reading?
This book is actually an ancient tome describing dragons, mythical creatures that existed long, long ago. They've fled the world of Kryn.
Oh, well, that was they're returning to Kryn. Didn't you know that?
Her eyes raise quite high when you say that. Oh, really?
Dirk kind of walks around the shop nice and slow.
Yeah, dragon. I know no one's seen dragons for a long time, but they're coming back. I know this. It's absolutely to be true.
Do you? And who told you? My Kender friend Stronk, you said your name was?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Strongney Thimblethorn.
Good to meet you, Strongney. And who told you the dragons were returning?
So you see, my friend Trapdoor. It's a long story, but Trapdoor is on the other side, and he told me 3 things that are absolutely true that he knows because he's on the other side. And one of those things that is absolutely true is that dragons are returning to Kryn.
He's on the other side of what, Strongney?
The living?
He's on the other side of the living?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he's dead.
Yeah, that's one way to describe him.
And you speak to the dead?
Yes, sometimes.
She looks over at you, Dirk. She goes, and you, Sir Dwarf, do you also speak to the dead?
No, I don't. This is a nice shop you got here. Must bring in quite a bit of coin.
It does. It does at that. She waves her hand, and the lights go dim, and the door shuts. And she leans into you, Strongney, and says, I speak to the dead. You are a Kender who tells stories. Buy something, or get out. And she waves her hand again. The lights turn back up, and the door opens.
Okay, you don't have to believe me, I guess. Strong puts her potion back in her pocket and goes to leave.
I was standing right behind her as she waved her hand a second time, with both my hands with daggers, not unsheathed, but my hands were on the daggers.
And she looks back at you, and then looks back at her book and goes about her reading.
Here's your 4 gold. Let's identify this potion and get out of here.
Very well.
Are you sure, Dirk?
She reaches up her sleeve, pulls out a wand, waves it around the potion a little bit. No. Well, this is quite a powerful potion. Whomever created this was quite the alchemist. This is a potion of fire giant strength. Whomever drinks this potion is granted immense strength for a short period of time.
Well, special. I'm just saying.
She starts to look quite interested. She goes, are you sure you don't recall where you acquired this potion?
Do you want me to ask Trapdoor?
Sure.
He's not here right now. I believe him when he tells me stuff.
Okay. Should you come across anything similar to this potion or any other magical items of its like, please do bring them by. I would be most interested in that.
What do you think about this? And I take off the amulet and show her.
And she waves her magic wand.
You're not charging me for that, though.
No, this one's on the house. You two have piqued my curiosity. This is a healing amulet of some type. You two are quite interesting. Should you come across any other magical items or items of interest, I would be more than happy to identify them for you, as long as you have a story to tell about where they were acquired from.
Well, maybe one of those dragon armies will have more objects, so we'll see.
I have heard the rumors.
Good day to you.
And a good day to you both.
Get a load of this nerd. Has to use a wand and can't even cast Identify.
Oh!
Where's the amulet of Identify or the ring or something? Yeah.
I love that. As you guys are walking out the door, she says, "Oh, and Strongney, you are correct. I have also heard that the dragons are returning to Kryn. Be careful."
Actually, we just heard that it was a 5-headed dragon that was returning to Kryn, and I walk out of the store.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, this is why Dirk is going to be my favorite character, I swear to God.
Oh my god. I love it. Love it.
You want to check out the other magic shop while we're at it?
Sure.
Melura's Oddities.
It's over there by the wharf.
Milora is the one who told me that the spoon might be in the basement of the castle. So maybe she knows where the door is that we can get to.
As you all are leaving the magic shop, heading towards Melura's Oddities, you see a very similar-looking pair of redheads, one light-skinned, one dark-skinned, both freckled, walking down the road.
Want to make a note that before we got all the way off the compound, Ray did want to tell Tatianna that Marshall was going to check in with her in the morning.
We were asked to do it, and so we did it. Also to send food up for the marshal, because if she dies, we're in so much trouble.
Hey, good looking out. Good looking out. You guys are great co-workers.
So how was the marshal?
Sleep deprived. But all right, I think.
We're getting to eat.
Are we getting like a week's worth of pay for completing the mission, more equipment?
No,
I mean, anything like that? Or?
Yeah, I didn't think to ask for any of that, Dirk.
Yeah, I thought we were doing the job, so that's the compensation for doing the job that we.
Yeah, I will be honest. Since we started hanging out, Dirk, I've gotten paid much more.
So you gotta push your advantage when you have it, and they don't have people like us in this town. So you gotta take advantage of that.
Strongkney's just looking back and forth between them because they're towering over her. Well, Dirk isn't towering over her, but is taller than her still, and is like just silently learning about the art of negotiation.
We're on our way to Malures if y'all would like to join.
Yeah.
By the way, we couldn't find the any kind of weird door into this castle in the basement. We were trying to find a magic spoon.
I wish you guys had told me. I've spent my entire life dungeon diving. Well,
I'm telling you, Melora knows where Melora's the one who told me it was down there.
well then let's get more details from Melora. We figured we'd get some shopping done, and then that way Ray and I could see the city, and I could make sure Ray doesn't get mugged, and that she doesn't kill someone who tries to mug her.
I would never. You incapacitate them, and then you drag them to the guard.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Let's go, Shimmer and Shine, and the other.
You work your way to Melura's Oddities. It's a medium-sized building with purple and green shutters. It's garishly painted in all the colors of the rainbow. There's a giant purple and gold sign above the front door that says Melura's Oddities. As you open the front door, you see baubles and trinkets and bits of things scattered throughout. There's shelves everywhere. It's like a pawn store mixed with a used bookstore, but brightly colored and decorated like a carnival. Behind a raised platform and a desk up into the back, you see a silver-haired halfling wearing silks in all the colors of the rainbow. And she says, hello and welcome to Melura's Oddities. How may I satisfy your curiosities today?
That's good. That's good.
Nice.
We're looking for a spoon. What's on it?
Ghost guts.
Ah, Strong Knee Thimblethorn. Good to see you again. I never forget a kender. Welcome. How can we assist you?
Hi, Malura. How are you?
We are well. We are always well. What can we do for you?
So, remember last time I was here, how you told me that the spoon I'm looking for might be, you thought, in the castle dungeon in the basement?
Yes.
Because they keep treasure down there, and I can't find where they're keeping the treasure. Do you have any other information?
Dirk goes on his slow walk around the store, just like before.
Ray
Zora
leans over to Zora and goes, she said we. Is this another trapdoor situation? Is this normal for Kender?
Zora leans over to Ray and goes, I don't think so, but it's normal for us, so...
Melura relates to you the tale she told once before. As I told you before, it is said the knight Zanzus Sarlamir was entombed within his castle long, long ago around the time of the Cataclysm, and within his tomb resounds an immense and wondrous treasure. I can't say where that happened, but somewhere beneath Castle Kalaman lies a great treasure waiting to be discovered.
I'll say this much, Zora's immediately hyper-focused on Malara and just like, what else can you tell me about this? Is this all the information you have? What's your source material for this?
DM, do I think she's telling the truth? Can I roll a check for that?
Vibe check.
Is it time for a vibe check?
It's time for a vibe check.
Throw a vibe check.
Strong's not going to roll a vibe check. Strong strongly believes that Melora is telling the truth.
The vibe check is an inside check, yeah?
Yeah. Yes.
12.
15 from Zora.
We got a 12 and a 15 respectively. Is that correct?
Yep.
All right. You both believe she is telling the truth. As you look intently at her, she is very excited to have your attention. She says, yes, in times long past, when the Knights of Slumnia still held Kalaman, this was a place of great renown and prestige. Not only a castle, but a temple. Many of the great knights of old were entombed beneath the Castle Kalaman, so the legends say. But no one has yet to unlock or find those tombs.
Do we think that the castle was just built on top of the tombs, or did they, leave a door to get into the tombs? I was looking for, a wooden door this whole time, but, maybe it's not that obvious.
I couldn't say. I want to help you, Strong Knee, but I've not spent a lot of time inside the castle. I like to busy myself with the people. I like to be mixed up with the kender of the city. I am a champion of our race within the walls of Kalaman. I know every kender within this city.
I mean, you are pretty cool. Can I, do you want this emerald in exchange for, I don't know, something?
Absolutely. Here. She digs around. She pulls out an enormous hawk feather. It's about a foot long.
Wow, that's really cool. Okay, sounds good.
Excellent.
Zora looks over at Dirk with the raised eyebrow of, is this a good deal or is this a bad deal?
Just a thumbs up.
Okay.
I
Zora
rolled a
says nothing.
13 on perception check to find something that might pique my interest.
Please hold. DM is loading.
Please note on your character sheet that you have this feather token.
Is it like a giant hawk feather?
It's enormous, yeah. It's over a foot long.
Okay.
It's huge and golden. Melura says, I was given this by an adventurer friend of mine. She said it was magical. Dirk, you're looking for just magical items that would pique your interest?
Yes.
There is an entire table of daggers.
What's the difference between the daggers?
They're all across the board. There's some that look simple. There's some that are wickedly curved. Some that are glowing slightly. It's a glass case that is locked, but there's 6 daggers sitting within.
Malura, tell me about these daggers.
Ah, yes. She glides over to you and says, we would be happy to describe to you the daggers within this case. What is it you are looking for? We have many magical daggers here. This one was held by the great adventurer Ungar the Bold. Ungar wielded this dagger to slay the mighty Manticore. This one here is a dagger of venomous destruction. When striking your opponent, it deals poison damage that will render them incapacitated. These pair of daggers here are the flying daggers of destruction. You throw them at an enemy, and they return magically to your hands afterward.
I'm interested in those. How much are those?
These daggers are 500 each, or 750 for the pair.
Would you be willing to take this? And I show the amulet.
Well, what is this?
Magic.
Well, it is a amulet of wound closure.
Interesting. Let me see that. Do you hand it to her?
Yeah.
She takes it in her hands. You notice a ring on her left hand glows kind of a bright blue. She goes, "Oh my. Oh, this is quite the amulet indeed. This for the daggers? Very well. I would make that trade. We accept." She places it down behind the counter, opens the glass case with a key from her necklace, pulls out the 2 curved daggers, and hands them to you.
Zora
I thought
interjects
about
for just a
knocking her
moment.
out after she opened up the thing, but I'm not going to do that.
Just 'cause you should,
Go ahead, Zora. Try that again.
yeah, are you gonna test the daggers first?
Absolutely. We'll do it right here. And I just toss them both to the front of the store, to the door.
Okay, you toss the 2 daggers, and Melora just starts laughing. And she holds her 2 hands up, and wheat, the daggers appear in her hands. She says, "Yes, once you are attuned to these magical items, they will return to you at your command. Here you are again. I suggest you take the time to get to know them before I recall them."
Well, if you recall them, I'll find you.
Very well.
Nice doing business with you.
And you as well, Sir Dwarf. I didn't catch your name.
Underrut.
Underrut. A pleasure to meet you, Master Underrut. Well, Strong Knee, is there anything else I can do for you and your companions? We would be happy to help you with any of your material needs you would have.
I do have a question, actually. Ray's going to walk up to her and take off her bandana. And she's going to be like, I encountered a Kender a very long time ago who had a rock that looked just like this. Do you know anything about it?
Melora rolled a 6. Melora says, "No, that looks to be a gray stone. Rather nondescript. I can't say that I know anything about that. Let me... Would you mind if I inspected it a little bit more thoroughly?"
Sure. I mean, this one's just a replica that I made, but...
Nevertheless, she holds her hand out above the necklace you have. That same ring glows blue and then starts to kind of spark a little bit, and she goes, "Ow! Goodness. Well, that's curious. I'm sorry, I can't help you."
Shrugs, puts the bandana back on. All right. Also, you keep saying we. Is there someone else here?
Oh, no, it's the royal we. Apologies. I know, I go in and out of I and we. We refer to ourselves as the royal we, because we are a direct descendant of Uncle Trapspringer.
I see.
Hero of legend, Kender of great renown. Surely you've heard of him.
Have we heard of him?
Can I
He's
roll
the-
to see if I've heard?
I just chime in. Strong just chimes in and says, "He's the Kender who discovered the Kender Spoon of Turning."
Is there a I don't care check?
Yeah,
That's gonna
roll a
redline that
d20 and
one.
tell us how much you don't care. And if you get a 1, you fail.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, that's
Suddenly
so
care a
good.
lot.
That's so
You're
good.
enraptured.
Oh man, are y'all gonna head back to your quarters at the castle?
Yeah, though as
Yeah.
we're walking back, I think I'll mention to the rest of the group, like, if a big Slumnik Knight tomb is supposed to be under the castle of Kalaman, Darrett might have more information.
Why are you guys always talking about Darrett?
Oh, I'm not. Zora just looks over at Ray.
Maybe we should take Darrett out for some drinks and see if he can tell us more about the tomb.
That's
No,
what I
no.
was
No.
thinking. Let's
No,
get
I don't think
back
that's
to
a good
the
idea.
pub.
I don't think we should bring Darrett. Might give him the wrong idea.
I
Well,
want to
Darrett-
attune myself to these daggers as soon as possible. So let's
That's
just
fair.
go to bed.
All right. Yeah. I'd like to cast Identify on Ispin's green shield before bed.
Gotcha. It is a +1 shield.
Aw. It actually was magical.
It
was so
actually
sus this
is
whole time.
magical. Yeah, it is actually a magical shield. So maybe he was telling the truth all along. Who knows?
So yeah, Zora will pass out with a smirk. Though as her head hits the pillow, she'll just be like, "Oh, by the way, we got to check out a farm. Don't worry about it." Rolls over.
Oh yeah, we should talk about that in the morning.
Dirk is just holding his daggers nice and close and just taking it all in.
I'm cuddling with the feather token.
Yeah, don't let me forget about that one. Oh, man. Wow, that got weird. All right. And that is where we're going to call it for this evening. That was a good one.
I almost killed that mage. Like,
That-
I was about to attack.
That would have got weird.
That visual for me is just, again, Ray and Zora looking at each other and Zora going, "You don't think the city's on fire, right?" And then the apothecary shop just blows up.
Yeah, they're probably...
Thanks again for joining us on this adventure. We hoped you liked it as much as we did. If you did, go ahead and drop us a review, like, follow, subscribe, all that jazz. If you ever want to get in touch with us, you can shoot us an email at makeshiftadventurespodcast@gmail.com. Thanks again. Happy adventure.
Did you guys have fun?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
always.
That was a good time.
Yeah, my favorite part is whenever you're suffering. So yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm glad. I'm glad. I was wanting to do like the everybody gets some treasure in the last adventure, but we took like 15 minutes on figuring out our breakfast order and what our horses' names were. So it got into our time a little bit. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Oh, I love all the things you
So
guys
Darrett
do.
was the only NPC that hit on me, though, right? I just missed that.
Yeah, I tried to make that as obvious as possible in this one. I don't even think that made it through the cut. Like that didn't make the edit. That was edited out. You're safe. That was our joke for us.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
It
you
was
had the
fun.
random people at the bar.
What's that?
Random
Yep.
people.
All those people at the bar.
Did that make the editing?
It was, yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Yeah. So it's a good running joke. I like
I've
it.
done so much editing in the last 2 days. I don't remember what made it in and what made it out.
It is a good running joke because it
Yeah.
will absolutely continue to happen. 'Cause,
Oh, definitely.
I'm not going to know.
Definitely. Yeah, just wait. Just wait till we leave Kalaman.